Welcome to London. So, you have heard that London is a very expensive city, and you are planning to go to London, or you are in London and you realize food is very expensive, accommodation is very expensive, and transportation is very expensive. So, you say, I hope there's a lot of activities that are not that expensive, besides just going in parks and walking around and seeing architecture. So, on the top here, you can choose categories and you say I want attractions. So you click on attractions. Then you get a bunch of attractions here. Here you can see less than 50 attractions. Not that many. Then you say okay, free. Let's write free and see what happens. You get a bunch of places that have free in them, in their name. Doesn't mean it's free. So here you can see free people. I highly doubt that this stuff here you get for free. It's just in the names of free stuff. Then you say, I heard that London is famous for having a lot of free museums. So you write free museums and you get this. Less than 50. And this does not really mean that all that you see here is free. It's just a list of museums. Some are free, some are not. If you are more well versed, you can put London here. And then when you scroll down here it says list of London and you get different categories. In this case, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 categories and you say, that's a lot. There's 75 places here. There's 50 places here. There's 100 places here. But most of these places list stuff you can eat, not really activities. So this one is the biggest one. So 100 places, you get 100. You still don't know which is free, which is paid, and what is what. You just know there's something to do, and you can see there is quite spread out. So here's something, let's click on this one. Indian restaurant. Like, do you come to London to eat Indian food? Maybe you do, maybe not. Here's a market, why not? Here's another restaurant. A lot of these listings are food places. So, you go back again, you go back. And you say, okay, let's take another one here. Best things to do in London, 50. You click on it, you get 50 stuff. I can tell you right now, London has way more than 50 stuff to do. After all, it's one of the biggest cities in Europe. So you click here. Shakespeare's Globe. Again, you don't know which is free or which is not free. You know? So no matter what you do, you find some stuff, you don't find everything. And you say, I wish there was a list where I could see what's free and not free and see everything and not just a few select places. Now you can. So you go to you're saying is you get what you pay for. So you go to akumismaps.weebly.com. It looks like this. You scroll down. Here it says London, England. You click on it. You scroll down, and for just $15, you can get a Google Map list that has everything, including the free stuff. It won't list places to eat or places to live, but it will give you plenty of activities to do to keep you entertained for weeks. Over 400 locations. So, you can see there, like down here, London has over 1,500 monuments. So you go back again, you go back here and you write monument. Monuments, there you go. There's over 1,500 monuments. But let's see, less than, so few. Then you go here and you put, okay, what can I search for? Let's search for statues. You see, hardly anything. And so forth. No matter what you search for, they will list very few select stuff. So, you go to this website again, akumismaps.weebly.com. You scroll down. Then here it says, buy now. You pay to PayPal, and the email you use to pay will get added to the list. And once it's added to the list, all you have to do is when you're on Google Maps, on the bottom it says you see all this, You scroll all the way down, it says maps. And you should now see a list, if you are added to the list, called London Museums plus Atlas Obscura. You click on it, and it looks like this. You don't get a few select places, you get all the places. Again, it does not include museums. It does not include places to eat, and it does not include accommodation. But it will list a lot of stuff to do, including what is free and not free. So, different colors you see there. So blue, paid museums. As I'm making this video, the map is about 80% done. And even at 80%, it has a lot of stuff. So over 70 paid museums, but you say I want free stuff. Here, over 100 free galleries and museums. You won't see a select few, you will see all of them. Atlas Obscura is a website that lists unique stuff. Here's a list. Free just means maybe there's a bar. You can see the architecture at the bar for free. But if you want to drink and eat, it's paid. But it's still free. Paid means you have to pay just to enter it. There's over 1,500 statues and monuments and plaques and whatnot. When you search for them, it lists less than 100. Here you can see 81 of them. Other is just stuff I found in town and mazes. Yes, London has very fun mazes. You can walk around. 2 are paid. So here you can see 7, 8, 9, 11 mazes, 2 are paid. That's 9 mazes for free. So again, the list looks like this. And you say it's a nice list, there's stuff to do. Maybe you want to do 1 to 3 paid stuff and the rest free. So again, you go to more, you scroll down, you go to maps. Once on maps, you click on London Museum again here. You click on here, view map legend, and you remove paid museums, remove it, okay? Here, paid Atlas Obscura, paid, remove it. And then you go back. And now you can see here, and it's not as few select, no matter where you are in town, usually in what they call zone 1. So the center of town, see there's a million things to do, and it's only like 80% done. And when most of the free stuff is not parks. People would expect parks are free and the rest are paid. So London is famous for paid museums. You can see all the red is paid, it's free museums. London is famous for free museum. So let's an example. Let's click here. Here, some random place you can explore, galleries, museums, and whatnot. Here's another red one. You can see all free. So plenty of free stuff to do. So let's see if I can quickly find it here. We have to find Hyde Park. So let's see if I can do it here. So we go here, quickly here, and we write Hyde Park. Hyde Park. Okay, there's Hyde Park. So above Hyde Park, you see a lot of green stuff and a lot of red stuff. So over here you see Rolling Bridge. This you would never find by searching the list offered on Google. So here's a Rolling Bridge. And what's a Rolling Bridge? It's a unique bridge. In this case, I added a YouTube link. Yes, it's a bridge you can actually walk. It's a bridge you can actually walk past, So you go back here. Then next to it, there's another bridge here called the Fan Bridge. Again, YouTube link. Sorry for the ads. It's a bridge in the shape of a fan. So a lot of unique stuff you would never find if you just search for it. So again, you get what you pay for. If you're willing to spend $15, you get what you pay. So you get all this. Plenty of stuff. Here's a red one. Let's keep going. Here's a house maybe. Sure, you would assume that the paid museums are better than the free museums. That's not always the case. Some stuff are better than others. So let's go back and include the paid stuff. just to show what's around, okay? So we go back here, we go to London Atlas Obscura, and now you can see everything. So again, mazes are free except 2 of them. You click on purple, that's mazes. Here's a maze somebody made, super small, but an actual maze you can do. A lot of these mazes are not situated in the center of town. So you can see there, if you go here, over here, here's a paid museum, but right close to it, there's a free museum. Same, here's a paid museum, Battle of Britain bunker. You can see some information. And then down here, free museum. Of course, the biggest expense is going to be transportation to get to the places. But once you are there, yeah, there's a lot of free stuff to see and do. So again, here's red, musical museum, it's free. Here's red. Here's brown. Brown is just other stuff I found in town that looks interesting. So there we go. Let's just randomly pick more stuff. So no matter where you are, you see, there's 1,000 things to do. So here's a brown one. Horizon 22. There are a few places in London where you can go to like high up and see the whole town from far for free. You know? This one is by far the one that's highest up, called Horizon 22. You can go up an elevator to floor 50 and you can see here. Get very good views for your if you want to take pictures. There are different places, but Horizon 22 is the tallest one. It's the one where you're allowed to go to the highest floor. So there's over 1,500 statues and monuments. This one lists over 80. In this case, it's gray. So here's a gray one. Here, Street Bobcat. You click on it, this one, you can see it here. So yeah, you can either for free search for attractions and museums and find stuff, but they will only show you like less than 10% and it won't list what's free and paid. Or you can actually pay for a very good made Google Map list, see here, and see what's paid and what's free and what not. And no matter where you are in London, there's something to see and do for everybody. And again, this map is only 80% done. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you like what you see. Please go to Akumis again. Yeah, please go again to, let's see, there we go. Please go to akumisweebly.com and buy a map. And yeah, and you can buy the map. Thank you for watching. I hope you like what you see. And I hope once you get the map that you will like it as much as other people have. I did not show you this again, but if you go here on the bottom on my website, there's a guest book. And you can see there, somebody actually wrote a review. Yeah, I've already sold some maps. So if you want a map again, where it lists a million things to do to keep you entertained for weeks, and it even lists what's free and what's paid for you to have fun in London. If you want that stuff, it's $15. If not, have fun exploring. Thank you for watching and see you around.